Hello guys. So as I promised, a quick tip for young developers. Particularly this one is my methods on how to deal with excess non-error, or simply when you try to execute logic which depends on other stuff like variables, references, especially on the event begin play, and you don't know anything about delegates or the order how threads are executed. Simple delay can ruin all your gameplay. So, as I said, it's a common mistake for young developers, and to simulate this problem, I've created this situation. I have two blueprint actors, follower and spawner. Follower here is dependent on my spawner, and it's simple point light. Sorry. So you can see it tries to simulate attachment logic. On event tick or on event begin play, I'm going to execute each of them separately. It tries to get my player position and simply replicate it. Spawner here is a sort of character manager. I spawn my third-person character and possess it to my player controller. And as you can see on the event begin play, I have little small delay, 0.2 seconds. And this one can cause a lot of trouble. So here we have tick event on set actor location and event begin play for our spawner. And as you can see, on the first look, everything works fine. My point light is attached to my character, but when I escape, you may see that I have excess non-error. That's because follower, this one, executes earlier than the spawner. Lots of actions that may be executed on the event begin play should be done there. And for instance, if you try to attach actor to particularly this point light to our player pawn, we have this delay. Now, if you don't use tick event and you try to launch the game, you may see that our point light is on its default position. So logic isn't executed and you don't see any error. My method is actually something I came up long time ago. This one. So what I'm trying to do is to make the custom event which will be executed on timer, and the timer is looping. So on event begin play, I set timer by event. This time can be modified. What you need to do is to set loop and to store your timer. And this event, we check on this condition is valid. It's only for the sake of this demo, because logic can be nested and more complex, but 95% of time it's this type of check. So why this one is quite good? Because when you try to check whether it's valid, this type of logic is executed maybe 2 or 3 times, but when it's done, we simply clear and validate our timer and then continue with our logic, and this one will happen only one time. So that's why I've called it custom begin play. And if it's not valid, it simply won't be returning anything. So now when I try to do this, you may see I have attached point light, and when I press escape, I don't have any type of error. So this can be used in some other ways. If you don't need to check whether it's valid, you can simply use cast to your player character. This can also be the case. So if cast fails, it won't return anything, but if cast success, your logic will work. Now we can actually even check with much more delay, 2 seconds. As you can see, nothing happens. Now it's attached. And when I press escape, I don't have any errors. And you may see that this one executed only once. See? So, this is my quick workaround. You may use it, you may not, but I guess I should share it also. So as always, please subscribe to my channel, leave your feedback, press like button, and in case you want to support me, you can always visit my Patreon. See you soon, guys.